Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. So we're back where we left off. We're still in this foolish war with the US that is just, if I'm honest, it's never going to go anywhere. So the plan is to continue doing what we're doing with improving our education, increasing our troop count, and then we're going to let our infantry to done. We're then going to increase our, what do you call it? Our what's the word? Our industrial capacity, which is the main plan for right now. And then that's pretty much us on a roll. We are going to start increasing our industrial tech. So the US wants out now, which is the war over. We get Formosa as well, which is a very nice addition. And once these are all built, we will have a very nice base in the Far East to do anything with. So we're going to increase all of the railroads in this part because they all have, especially in the north is incredibly resource rich for us. So that is the game plan. That is the game plan. Prussia is dead. It's one of those games. Never happens in my single player since I start recording. Even happened in the last one. The Prussia just seems to die every single time, and I can't wrap my head around how, why, or anything really. Like why are we building excess unit of troops? Clearly we must be. So we're nearly done. Korea, when are these all finished? They'll be finished soon. And then we are good to go. However, the one issue we will obviously have is we need to get our cores back. And they do, although right now they are considerably weaker than us. But at the same time, not by enough to make it a reasonable advantage in my favour. Right, so I need 2 more infantry, which I can get none. How spectacular. That also might be wise, the fact that we weren't supplying any of our ships. If we do this, then we'll go pick up all of the troops that we shipped over to Korea again. We will continue to push down the industrial techs. Because if we can, hopefully, what will be nice is if we get the blood and iron techs. They'll be really nice to have. We'll get more out there. Okay, there you go. There's the last 2 we need. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we are going to have some. Like some troops still spawn in what is modern day Taiwan, which is fine. We'll just have another 30 up here just to. There we go. There it is already. So we're gonna get more iron from that mine, which are now already exporting with a 3rd highest exporter of iron, which is really good to see. And with that's already going to be a massive boon to our industry. So the steamers are much more efficient at getting to and from. Which is perfect. And then we will continue. We're getting a lot of political reforms, which is somewhat strange to me. And then we will continue with that. The French and the Austrians are at war. Which is, I mean, literally as soon as they are back, this war is getting declared on the Austrians because we don't have the time nor so much of the luxury to not take advantage of this. Going to mobilize. So what is their capacity? So they are quite weak right now. They are quite weak indeed. And then that is probably will help fund more and more of our industry. Well, because we'd get the coal, we get the iron from Lombardia. There's a fleet that's off the coast of Africa right now. Soldiers is done in Lazio. Toscana. Where are you like? So the other, I kind of want to start filtering in workers into the factories already. Russia is wanting us to side with them in the crisis. No. Where is the fleet that is there? So it's the Canarian Sea or Canarian Sea. So it's about to come in, and boom, there it is. We will move all these units about because they're going to be highly effective in the coming war. Okay, Switzerland. Are you nearly... You're friendly now. Okay, we're going in for Lombardia. Okay, what are you? So you're a defense 3, so you can push to Trent. You are a defense 3, so you can push to Treviso. You are a defense 2, so you push to Venice. And then with the rest of these lot, push in and take that. Okay, so we're losing out on Trent, which is fine. But... there you go. So now we have the advantage on that. We'll push all these troops up. Do we have another defense 3 anywhere? We have a defense 1. Not really what the man I'm looking for here. Defense? No. Okay. Push all of these units up. That should help us quite a lot. I don't really need you, don't need you either. If we can get and hold these regions, see they're already wanting out, which is really good. So we're going to try and get Venice as well. If we can get Venetia, sorry. Obviously that, bit of a problem. But it's fine. Because we are going to get the ticking war score for these regions. And they are largely in the defensive field. Do we have any professional? We do in Costa. Where's the attack? An attack would be nice. I think we have an attack in one of these, no? Attack 1 and defend 3. There we go. So we'll move this guy. Move that guy. Okay, so where is he? He's there. So we'll push in there. Slow the game down ever so slightly. So you are winning that battle quite nicely. We are already... Well, we are going to win this. I would be very, very surprised if we didn't. We already control, you know, the 2 regions we are trying to take. So I'd be very surprised if anything negative was to occur. I'm a little bit concerned about trying to push through this, but I think we don't have much of a choice. Oh, never mind, they're giving that up. Which is nice. And at that point, we are now relatively secure. So they would already accept that. Okay, can we get South Tyrol from them then, please. So that, if we get South Tyrol, that is a really that's a 3-province border we have with them, which is a fantastically good thing to man. So I think if they offer us that, we will take it. I don't really want to push for everything just yet, because we have no means to defend that. But I do believe that is probably the better bet, is to eventually push for that. So we're going to flood them in. It shouldn't be too big of a deal. Going to cover up Navarre just in case they try and be sneaky with it. Although they are now all the Swiss. So because the Swiss are trying to take Tyrol. Ah, wow, okay. So they would not accept that. However, they have just made that mistake of allowing that to happen, which now means that I have complete control of all of the claims that I'm trying to make. So I do believe largely that we are probably going to have this, and that's probably the thing right there. Yep. So we now have a large amount of Italy proper. Istria, yeah, okay, we don't. However, Istria is a nightmare to defend because it would increase our border by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 provinces. Granted, yeah, they're all fairly defensible provinces, but if we can take them without largely having to fight, which you don't really overly have to fight there, it's always beneficial if that's the case. So what we're going to do is we are going to build up all of our nice railroad all throughout Italy. Once that is done, we will call this part to an end because we are already way over time. We are going to increase in Korea once more. We have ports and the ships are replenished. So what we will do is we will build very quickly in Asia. We will build 7. We'll take that off that and we'll have them go there. And that is going to be it for this part. We are now producing high amounts of iron because of Milan. Well, we're not so much because of probably the population reduction. However, it is going to be worth it. Of that I assure you. What we will do is we will actually remove that entirely and remove that entirely. But yeah, that'll be it for this part. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.